Okay, we're doing Peter Gabriel's Biko. I'm sorry, I don't know the pronunciation. Maybe I'll find out when I hear the song. Also, I mean, I only have a few listeners on this channel, which is great, which is totally fine. And I did a funny little like when I was looking for videos, I noticed somebody else was reacting to Peter Gabriel, which is amazing. Obviously, we want all the love for Peter. I think his name is JP, and I was totally making fun of like, oh, who's this guy? I've done that before on my channel with previous reactors. I'm just having a little bit of fun. It's called cheap heat, you know. I'm just going after them like, hey, who's this guy? My channel is very small compared to like I would say 99.9% of all the reaction channels out there. You go out there because I look at the reaction channels too, not for songs that I enjoy. So I do like Van Halen reactions and Metallica and you name those bands from the 80s and 90s that I loved as a kid and teenager. Of course, I go and see these young kids today reacting to the songs they never heard of before. It's the same thing, right? It's fun. And they got millions of views or hundreds of thousands of views, and it's amazing. And I think it's great. So when I see another guy kind of my age, you know, pulling in good views for doing the same songs, it was just me going, hey, look at this guy. So obviously, it sounds like I haven't watched any of his stuff because I usually don't watch other people's channels when they're doing the songs that I'm doing. If that makes sense. One, because I'll probably just I'm such a hard critic on myself. I'll probably just feel like, oh, that's why he's getting the views or she's getting the views they're getting because they're better. They're better at it. I don't know how to be better because I'm just me, right? Anyway, so either some people like me or how I approach the songs, or some people don't, which is fine. But anyways, I'm just I had a couple comments of like, but I would love to work. Sure, it'd be fun to do a song with anybody. I would like to do a kind of a joint reaction first time listen. I think it's a great idea. I know that JP is aware of me because somebody's reached out to him on my behalf, a listener that does both channels. I haven't heard back, which is fine. He might have seen my channel, sees that I get 20 views, and he's like, no, I'm not going to hook up with this guy, which is totally cool, which is totally fine. So I just want to get that clarified for anyone that happens to be watching this video. There's no heat. It's all in good fun anyways. Everyone's success is everybody's success, right? So anyways, all that stuff aside, I am very excited. This is the last song I'm going to do for Melt. And then I will move on to his fourth album that was released in 1982. We'll start heading into some territory with the 1982 album, Shock the Monkey. I do know that song, but I haven't heard it in decades. But once I hear the chorus, I'll be like, oh, okay. And that's going to kind of be any songs that Peter does that I know, but it's going to be interesting to listen to them again, knowing now the history I know of Peter and his style and stuff. I definitely haven't seen any of his live songs, you know, like that song In Your Eyes, which I totally love. I haven't seen any of his live stuff, so it'll be fun to watch first time viewing of his live performance of the songs that I'm familiar with. Now that I know who Peter is and the personality that he is more now than ever. Whew, this is already going to be a long one. So I'm going to do the studio version, and then I'm going to roll into, I took your guys' votes. It was split evenly between the Athens concert and the Amnesty International concert. I kind of went with the Amnesty one just because it's a pretty big crowd, it looks like, and it's just a different concert footage than the Athens one, which I quite enjoy. But you know, at least we're going to see a different concert anyway. So I thought, why not? Here we go. Biko, who knows? That world sound. Must be Fripp. kids. I hear kids. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check on the chillin'. Be right back real quick. And I'm also going to look up Biko. I didn't know it was a person. That's how much I first time listened to this stuff. I didn't do any research. Obviously, it sounds like this is a true event. So I'm going to look it up. Probably real, obviously real audio from some real event. Maybe the, oh. Okay, so I'm going to check out Biko. And just to see what it is about before I roll into the Amnesty video. So it's going to be a pause, but it's going to be instantaneous on your end. Check it out. Pretty cool. Alright, so I just did some research on Biko. So, obviously I could tell from the lyrics it was somebody that, oh man, I got a cough. Just wait. All right, I saw that it was obvious. Let me start that again. I noticed from the lyrics, obviously, it was some sort of injustice. You could just tell by the lyrics and what I didn't know who the individual was. I'm reading it right now. I've read it. Boy, it's a good thing things are different now. It's a good thing we don't have this kind of injustice anymore. Anyway, so that's really cool to see. Peter do what he does here. He's just so cool, to bring attention to this matter and to be affected by it. So, but let's check out this. I think this is the performance. At least one of my patrons, one of my great guys there, he told me to check out this performance at Biko. So I'm going to take his word for it. I also just wanted. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, there was a music video for this, and I guess on the song, what was it? I don't remember. Because I don't know Peter Gabriel's stuff outside of, whatever, apparently the music video had nothing to do with the studio version, and then the live video that I picked was live audio from a different performance. Whatever. I'm sorry, guys. I appreciate the comments and the, as long as you keep in the vein of, oh, well, Ryan, why would you know? And because nobody told you type of comment, that I appreciate. Instead of, you get some people get really passionate about, you listened to the wrong version. Anyways, here's the beauty of all this stuff, guys. I can always go back and listen to things. It's okay. You just won't get the first time, viewing of me reacting to it, but I will go back and listen to things. Okay. So that being said, here we go. I'm looking forward to this live performance. Giant Stadium, 1986. So this would have been 6 years after the performance. I guess Peter's about 36 here.
Thank you. This is a song written for a man of peace who was working for his people, was arrested, tortured for many months, and killed in jail in South Africa. This song is dedicated to all the people in South Africa who've just been in prison in the last weekend, and dedicated to all the people in jail that Amnesty is now working for, with the help of your postcards. Stephen Biko. September 77, Port Elizabeth, weather fine. It was business as usual in police from 619. Oh, Biko, Biko. Because Biko, oh Biko, The man is dead. When I try to sleep at night, I can only dream in red. The outside world is black and white with only one color dead. Oh, because, oh, the man is dead. You can blow out a candle, but you can't blow out a fire. Once the flame begin to catch, the wind will blow it higher. Oh, because, oh, Biko. Watching now.
I wonder if that number is still available. Let's just see here. Is it too late to call? 1-800-253-1100. Operators are standing by. Just wait. Okay, well, I was going to give some money, but that's embarrassing. Okay, well, no one's answering the phones. Maybe they're not open right now. But anyways, all joking aside, a beautiful song, a beautiful performance. I got a little teary-eyed. I get emotional with those kind of things. And it's just cool to see people, I think, in that moment, that fraction of a moment, there's no hatred in anyone's hearts probably in that crowd. You know what I mean? There's a moment where people felt united, felt good. And it just sucks that, people go about their separate ways. And I don't know. Music has a real powerful ability to bring people together for common cause. That's why we have a lot of these events like this, because music is a powerful motivator. Anyways, beautiful song by Peter Gabriel was amazing on this performance, and yeah, I'm going to move on now to the fourth solo album by Peter Gabriel and the journey that it is. I think when I can, I wouldn't mind watching the music videos because they're just kind of fun, despite it being different than the studio version. Maybe usually that's not the case. Usually the music video is the same song that's on the album, and as always, I will look for the live version of said song. So I think what I'm going to do next, well, you'll just see. All right, guys, thank you. Thanks for watching.